That glug 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 sound is like one of my favorite sounds in the world. Now it tastes right. Welcome to Bailey's Chats, episode 2. First of all, this little sticker right here, let me get closer. Can you see that shit? I donated blood today for the first time in my life. And it was so simple. I can't believe I haven't done this before. I'm officially going to be doing it as frequently as I can. I already signed up for my next appointment. And if you've never done it before, consider doing it. It's super easy, super simple, and you get free cookies and juice after. And they tell you not to drink alcohol after you donate blood, but I'm a little bit of a rule breaker. Plus, is having Bailey's really drinking alcohol? I mean, technically there's alcohol in Bailey's, and technically you gotta be 19 to buy it in BC, 18 in Alberta, 21 in the States. But I could drink a whole bottle of this shit before I started to feel the effects of being drunk or alcohol. And probably still, even then, not much. So I really want to get a Bailey's sponsorship. I don't know how that is done, but I've put so much money into Bailey's pockets that I should get a little bit back. And I'm totally a spokesperson for this shit. I have a goddamn YouTube episode called Bailey's Chats. I need a sponsorship. So before I move on and talk about fitness today, I want to lightly touch on the topic of having your mind right. While I'm sitting in the blood clinic today, they called my name Michael. I know I go by MJ, but my birth name is Michael. Don't ask me what the J is for. I'll never tell. There's a guy sitting next to me who stands up when they say Michael. So I'm assuming we're both named Michael, and he stands up and he goes in the room. 5 minutes later, the nurse comes and says, Marco, and nobody stands up. And there's a couple other people around and they go, Marco? Marco. So of course I say, Polo, because you know I'm hilarious like that. Nobody else thought it was funny. Okay, I'm lying. 2 people thought it was funny. All right, I thought it was hilarious and 1 guy thought it was funny. And the nurse laughed a little bit, but I think it was like a kind of laugh, not like a you're actually funny kind of laugh. About half an hour goes by and I'm sitting there waiting for my turn, and they keep asking for Marco every time a new nurse comes or the old nurse comes back again. I start to think, I wonder if that guy heard Marco when they said Michael and he took my spot. So I look at the list and sure enough, my name is not on the list, and Marco's time was 1:55, my time was 1:45. So I sat there for almost 40 minutes waiting for my turn when Marco took my turn the whole time. Damn you, Marco. So I said something to the nurse and she realized, oh my gosh, we made a mistake. So sorry. So they brought me in and I donated blood and I got this cool sticker and some cookies, and they wrapped my arm up in this little bandage that I think is good enough to take off now. I'll do it after this. The point of this story is that life isn't fair and it's all in how you deal with it. Technically, that guy took my spot and I could have handled that differently. I could have got mad. I could have caused a scene. I was aware of the situation. I acknowledged it for what it was. I didn't hunt Marco down, yell at a nurse. I just fixed the situation and moved on with my life. So let's talk about fitness real quick. This is such a huge topic and I'm not gonna say everything I need to say in this one episode, but I used to be fat. I posted a video this week where I'm super shredded. It commands respect. And that's me at 175. That was my end goal when I started this fitness program last summer. 2 years ago, I had an optional surgery that I didn't need to have. I was supposed to recover the next day, but I was out of commission for about 10 days and I was stuck in bed. I could barely even move. I couldn't even take my dog out to go pee. I made a choice in that moment because the surgery was optional that I didn't need to be like that. And I thought, what if my health declined and I was actually forced into this position and I had to be hospitalized or bedridden and I couldn't take care of myself because of a lifetime of bad habits and poor health. Once I got better from that surgery, I got in the gym the following Monday and then I just never left. I find if you want to stick to a fitness and nutrition plan, you have to prepare. You have to have your mind right first. I made a choice. I made a conscious decision that I was going to make this a commitment. That it wasn't going to be I'm getting ripped for the summer or hot boy summer or anything like that. That I was literally going to be a person who took my body and my health and my fitness seriously. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat less and move more. The simplest way to figure out how many calories you need to eat in a day is to take your body weight in pounds, times it by 15, and that'll give you how many calories you need to maintain your current weight. That's assuming that you don't move at all. You watch TV on the couch or you lay in bed all day, every single day, and you don't move. You'll stay the same weight if you eat that many calories. If you want to start losing weight, eat 300 to 500 calories below that number. When I was 200 pounds and I wanted to lose 20 pounds, I took 200 times 15 equals 3,000. So for me to cut, I needed to eat 2,500 calories a day. Now, once you add movement to it, these numbers start to change. Do that calculation first, follow it for a week, see how you feel, readjust the following week. The final step in all of this is to be patient. The shit does not happen quick. You can rush it, but you're probably gonna yo-yo diet if you end up rushing it and bounce right back to where you started, if not worse, which is what I did my whole life until 2 years ago. When I did the Movie Star Body Masterclass last year, I started in April and I finished in August. It's a 16-week program and I documented the whole thing with this camera right here. It's literally my transformation happening on camera in front of your face. Week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way to week 16. Let's get into the questions. The first question is, what single habit change has been the most effective for you? Well, that's simple, working out. The moment I got my fitness right, everything else fell into place. It was like the universe delivered to me all the things that I wanted because it realized I started taking myself seriously. Question 2, have you noticed a difference in the way people treat you now that you've leveled up your life? First of all, I love the fact that you said leveled up your life because that's totally my thing. And second of all, yes, I noticed it when I first started getting into shape. Almost everybody that I saw would comment on my physique, which reaffirmed for me that yes, I was overweight and yes, people did notice. And for me, leveling up my life has so many small categories to it, but the main one that other people notice, the physique, is the body, is the weight loss. When you do fitness the way that I've done it, people know that you're willing to work hard. They know you're willing to sacrifice things. They know that you're disciplined and they know you're the kind of person they might want to listen to and learn something from. And that to me is leveling up my life. Question 3, you're such a social person. How do you deal with any feelings of loneliness from working all the time? One sec. I don't really feel those. 1, because I have a dog. Karma is the world to me. I never feel lonely with her around. 2, I think loneliness is a part of the mind that you can choose, but I'm not one of those people. I can't remember the last time I felt lonely. I probably was not even an adult yet. I've kept enough good people around me. I've had my dog for over 5 years. I just don't feel lonely. Same thing with boredom. I don't feel boredom. I was asked the other day, when's the last time you were bored? What do you do when you get bored? And I said, I don't get bored. I'm a creative person. I constantly have stuff going on in my mind. Things are always happening in here. I don't get bored and I don't get lonely. Moving on. Next week's episode is gonna be about music. It's one of my favorite topics in the world. I'd like to share some of my thoughts with those who care to listen. If you're still here and you made it all the way to the end, I can't thank you enough. Please follow me on all the social medias, the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Here, right here. Is that the subscribe button right there? Click on that button real quick if you're watching this part. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that they give you cookies and juice and stuff like that at the end of your blood donor thingy dingy. So I brought 2 home just so I could eat them on camera. Ooh, this is gonna be a good combo. Ooh, that's trouble. Thanks for watching the whole episode. Tune in next week. We're gonna do Bailey's Chats episode 3. Have a creative day. You know what? I'm gonna eat this second Oreo too. I was gonna save it for later, but no, we're gonna eat this shit right now. Peace!